Hello and welcome, I am Carynx, and this is Dark Souls 3. As you may realize, we are currently in Rosario's bed chamber, which is supposed to be back in Firelink Shrine. And, well, I don't really have a good reason for being here, except I was trying a certain farming strategy to perhaps get my hands on a heavy crossbow from a very specific crossbow wielding cathedral knight in a very specific place, in some very specific rafters above us. Let's just say that did not pan out in any capacity. I need a proper great bow or weapon that packs a similar punch, because I find myself utterly incapable of knocking the knight down from the rafters from below in any way. So let me replace my full control spell for my pyromancy again. And, you know, item descriptions, those are a thing. We have quite a few items, especially in the armor department that I didn't get to read yet, so let's just catch up on the consumables and then head on over. The Rambly Musk Lamp to start with, I've read you. Rusted gold coin. A rusty old gold coin that surely has no currency, at least not in Lothric. Crushing a coin gives a large, if temporary, boost to item discovery. Yeah, like 100 points I believe, juxtaposed to 50 from the normal one. A rich man lost his fortune, but it returned to him twofold. He was swift to squander his retrieved fortune, smugly confident it was bound to double once again. You know, that's just one issue I have with this item. Gold is not supposed to rust, so why? Why is this a rusted gold coin? It can't actually be made from gold then, can it? 1 second, I need to take a sip of water. Right, I don't think there were any other consumables I didn't take a look at yet. So, let's take a look toward the back. We do have the new Rosario's Fingers Covenant, of course. Sacred Seal of Archdeacon Klimt, who served Rosaria, Mother of Rebirth. Equip to pledge themselves to the Rosario's Fingers Covenant. Rosario's Fingers collect tongues in her name. Some do it to be reborn, others do it to help comfort the voiceless goddess. Oh, she's a vicious one, isn't she? Can't speak, so she takes comfort in others not being able to speak either. Right, there's still a couple of new rings in here too. The Deep Ring, for instance, bestowed upon the deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep. Allows attunement of additional spells, 1 to be exact. In the Cathedral slumber things most terrible, and as such the deacons require a grand narrative to ensure they do not falter in their duty. A philosophy to ward away the madness beckoned, but the grotesquerie is at hand. Yeah, but in the end the deacons fell to the deep all the same, didn't they? Though, initially the deep wasn't corded for the darkness that slumbers within it, was it now? Either way, we also have the Young Dragon Ring, which we received from Orbak. Ring given in Vinheim, home of sorcery, when newly ordained as a sorcerer. Boosts sorceries, of course. It's a 12% damage buffering for the magic department. A propost to the Dragon School. The seal depicts an everlasting dragon. A young dragon presages the great length of the journey to mastery. Yeah, we now have all of the 12% rings, don't we? This one for sorcery, the Great Swamp one for pyromancy, and the Moon's Ring for miracles. Which means we'll soon be happening upon the 20% rings, the big ones. Pretty sure you get the big sorcery ring somewhere within the Faron Swamp. Either that or the lingering one, I don't remember, and I know the pyromancer one comes from the catacombs of Carthus. And the Ring of the Sun's firstborn, or whatever that was called again for the miracles. Not exactly sure where you find that again, truth be told. Anyway, alloyed sword ring is also new. A ring given to Knights of the Way of White. It depicts all for the alloyed sword of law. And boosts attack power when HP is full. Much time has passed since the worship of Lloyd was common in the Way of White. The clerics of Carynx had always strongly asserted that Lloyd was a derivative fraud, that the owner for the title was self-proclaimed. Well, I don't know anything about that, but there definitely is a theme going on here of stripping Lloyd's name from a lot of things in the game. Because the Undead Hunter Champs, for one, so many tabs. The Undead Hunter Champs are also only referencing Lloyd now in the description, whereas in the previous games it was specifically called Lloyd's Sacred Charm. It is an interesting little detail. And of course you've got the Aldrich's Sapphire, which you got from the Deep Accursed. A malformed ring left by Aldrich, Saint of the Deep. Recovers FP from critical attacks. Yeah, you basically get 15 FP back from riposting and backstabbing. Aldrich, infamous for his appetite for flesh, apparently had to decide to share with others the joy of imbibing the final shadows of life, while luxuriating in his victim's screams. That's proper sadistic. But that does wrap up the rings, I believe. We do have some exploding bolts over here. Those are pretty powerful for what it's worth. Bolts that explode on impact. Deals area fire damage in the immediate vicinity. And due to the risk of detonation, the amount of bolts the user can carry is greatly limited to 30, juxtaposed to the usual 99. It is interesting that you get these 6 bolts this early on the Cathedral of the Deep, because we'll have to get significantly further into the game before we'll even be able to buy these. Anyway, these are after all prototypes created by the weapon craftsman Edmund. You get what you pay for. Oh, and they do cost an arm and a leg when you can eventually buy them. Anyway, we got quite a few armor sets as well over the course of this area. One of them being the Drang armor set of the Drang Lake Knights. Proclaimed descendants from the land known for the legend of the linking of the fire. Which would rather be Lordran, wouldn't it? But Drang Lake, yeah. Fine protection that is both light and strong, having been reinforced with rare gaze steel. The Drang Knights were once feared sellswords, until treason meant descending into the abyss, and they were separated forever. And of course we have Kirk's armor set, the set of Thorns. Armor of Kirk, the notorious Knight of Thorns, a returning character since the very first game. A dense patch of thorns grows from its surface, a fitting item for the murderous Kirk, for even the simple act of rolling can damage enemies when wearing this attire. Yeah, that set can be real cancer in PvP. Just get yourself a lot of endurance to be able to roll spam all the time and keep rolling into people. Just do damage for them by rolling into them because of having one piece of the set equipped. You don't even need to have the full set done. I believe the more pieces you have equipped, the higher the damage output will be. Did I ever read the description of the Sorcerer robe? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Anyway, we've got the antiquated dress. And this one we found next to the golden scroll in the depths of Farm Swamp last time. And of course this is a desk of Ulazil's equipment. Dressed soon in a long-lost fashion. The elaborately embroidered ivory-colored silk is imbued with ancient magic power. No protections offered by this garment, as it was never intended for battle. Well, no physical protection anyway. Though the same could be said for my robe. This item has some insane curse resistance, more so even than the master's attire. There's something to be said for that. And of course we have the maiden set as well, which is what Irina is wearing. Also has very good curse resistance, so in terms of curse protection we're certainly good options going forward. White robe worn by travelling maidens. Part of the formal attire, regardless of rank. It's soft and well made, but ill suited for use in battle. On account of being cloth. Makes sense. And you as well. Really, we have a lot of items that are really well suited against curse. We've got the Archdeacon set, the Maiden set, the Master set, the Antiquated set, and even the old Pyromant set has a really good curse resistance if you compare it to virtually anything else we have in our possession. The Mira and Dragnerd set is really high on as well, but not that great. Oh, but the Dragon has some really good auxiliary resistance. Look at that, 60 poison, 60 frost. That's good. That is pretty good. Also somehow the armament just have less poise than my Pyromancer robe. Doesn't really make sense, does it? Anyway, I believe that is mostly everything. No, we do have the stone palm and the shield of thorns. A round stone shield once carried by an old knight who had turned to stone himself. It has powerful defensive properties for its size, but is extremely heavy. And as soon as I get to 17 strength, I definitely want to replace my current shield with this on account of it being much better than the Silver Eagle one. I suppose I want to go to 18 attunement first, but I might make it 17 attunement and 17 strength first of all. And then get the remaining points of attunement as I go toward 50. Along with getting my intelligence up to 14 then. Won't need 15 intelligence for a while still, but once again I'd rather get that out of the way earlier than later. And yeah, of course I got Kirk's shield as well. Shield of Longfinger Kirk, the notorious Knight of Thorns. The surface bristles of thorns. Its vicious design makes it an effective weapon, and its thorns can inflict heavy bleeding on those unfortunate enough to be struck. And it has a shield bash ability, kind of. It's not an actual shield bash, but it does inflict bleed. So does his sword, which we should have too. Somewhere for the depths of our inventory. Barbed sword, where are you? Probably with the other sword, now that I think about it. But we also have the Saint Bident, which we found last time. A silver bident decorated by a holy symbol, formerly wielded by Saint Clement. He discarded his weapon that draws upon one's faith, on the day that he put his own faith behind him. That's quite a faith requirement, isn't it? And also faith damage scaling, which could be interesting for a proper faith build. And yeah, I found a Thrall axe now that I think about it. A small hand axe used by Lothric slaves. A cunning weapon for a cunning lot. And this axe is quick and deadly. And of course it has the quick stab weapon nut, which is usually reserved to daggers. Oddly enough, it doesn't really have a critical modifier, considering this weapon seems to be more suited to a dagger-esque playstyle. Oh yeah, and before I forget, of course you have the Drang hammers as well. Because dual-wield hammers, that's what I need in the game. Paired hammers of the Drang Knights, a descendant from the land known for the legend of the Linking of the Fire. When the Drang Knights disbanded, they scattered across the lands of sellswords. They quickly became known for shieldless, Aggressive tactics that struck fear in the hearts of men. And the skill is Subintuin Bash Edition. Bash foes with a large spinning motion and utilize momentum to transition into... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a similar move to the spin sweep we have on the Lucerne and similar weapons. And this one. The description pretty much reads identical to it, so it's probably a variation of this weapon art. And I see it. Here there's the barbed straight sword of Longfinger Cook. The sword's blade is lined with countless steady thorns. The thorns of this ominous weapon induce heavy bleeding, and it has the run-of-the-mill stance weapon art. Yes, a rolling damage and blade. Mix some luck into it and you've got a true cancer build. Alright, the Iron Flash Pyromancer is new as well. We picked it up in the swamp. Pyromancer that internalizes flame. Iron Flash boosts damage absorption and resistance, but significantly increases weight. Not advisable for walking in marshlands, perhaps resulting in its obsolescence in a great swamp. Yeah, it gives a serious damage buff though, but you will move as if you had exceeded your equipment weight. Quite a trade-off. I'm sure there's a few other items that haven't read yet as well, but that's enough for now. Also, I have no clue how long I've been recording, but let's just keep going. We need to get back into Faron Swamp. I'm gonna start from Faron Keep again though. Yeah, that's inconvenient. My nose is kind of clogged a bit. Right, I'm going to put my summon down here, see if we can get summoned. First things first, I want to make my way back to that one space with the Dark Wraith and let's see what we can get off of that guy. And then we need to progress deep into the area. You know what I should really be trying first though? Oh yeah, let me reload my crossbow. We are pretty close to one of the Elder Gru here. I want to see just how susceptible they are to my fire orbs. There should be one almost in my face now. Though challenging him in the mid of this movement restricting swamp is not intelligent, I'm going to say. Oh, being summoned. Well, let's chill for a moment. There, my nose. I hope it's gonna unclog what was that sound? Oh, it's you in the back. I hope it's gonna unclog again soon. Don't usually mind cold temperatures, you know. I'm pretty well suited to them and I don't usually get sick either. Something about to do timeout. But also deal with all of those slugs over here. Are you guarding something that I should know about? Not that I can tell, but I will take the souls. But yeah, with the whole COVID thing that's been going on, this winter's been a lot colder than usual. Colder than what I've experienced in the past decade. A bit of random trivia, I suppose. item up that way. Right, eat my fire orb. Oh, that's decent. As long as I can get the first strike in. Let me try that again. Oh, need to get out of here. Getting hit by those homing things is not good. But not a big deal either. One moment though, I am gonna go replenish my salmon sign for a moment and then we'll head back out here without resting at the flame. Yeah, seems the pyromancer works pretty well against them. Should make it easy enough to get the three of them down to the Garde and the treasure deeper on in the swamp. No, this poison is burning through my health flasks though. Still, we're already poisoned. Can't be poisoned twice, so we might as well make the best of it. And get the items that are lying around this place. Now that the big guys are gone. Should watch out though. There are some of the mad gurus nearby. This loops back around to the back of the swamp. You can see the door right in front of us. Oh, hello, slug. Esther soup. You make a good point. You spicy slug. Might as well go get you some free healing. Where's the mad ones? Down there they are. Where's the other one? There it is. My controller's not responding properly just now. That's a bit nasty. Kept trying to attack, but I kept blocking for some reason. So another item over this way too. Really, I need to go around here, do I? Guts required ahead. Yeah. And I got sword from Berserk. It does look the part. No, there you are. Just trying to see where my longsword went. Purple moss clamps. Useful. Alright, let's go on over through to here and get to where the Dark Wraith was. I'd say with the progress that we are making, we'll be fighting the Abyss Watchers before long. Anyway, going to make my way through here past the slugs. Back there he is. Okay, fair enough. Ew, the tracking. Any luck? Dark armor, that is not what I came here for, but I will take it. Now I should make my way through to the bonfire. The one at the steep end side of Farron Swamp. Don't have much to go from here, so I can probably make it of what HP I have left. Just need to play it safely. He's still alive. Just a slip of health, if you can believe it. Might try equipping the Pontiff's left eye and see if that actually manages to proc here. I doubt it though. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna proc on a single enemy. This guy. And there's still some items in the swamp here as well. Okay, nice and easy. Now I'm being summoned, am I? Boo something. User being censored. Oh goodness. Flambeau, Mirror Knight set, and Hollow to bits. Well, I shall follow you, friend. To adventure. What are you doing, good sir? What are we waiting on here? Oh, he has the Mirror Knight. He has the Mirror Knight's chest piece on and the northern legs. Sorcerer hood and not sure I recognize the gloves. They look like they could be dark gloves. Crest shield and flambeau, definitely. That's a very random combination of items. we waiting on though? Are you waiting on another summon sound up here? Ah. Invader, I see. Okay, I need to be a bit faster. Oh, stop through cumbering me. What? How did that not hit you? Man's looking to parry with his arm. There we go. Damn, let's do this all vigor. What are these dodge frames though? Oh crap. Thank you. Saved my bacon there. One second. Ooh, just in time that. Yeah, wrong button. Hey, not gonna parry that one. Yeah, that was a massive hit though. Either here right now that final flask actually hit. Flask. Hunter Chum. I spent like all of them ahead though. Well, we can get back to business though. I guess he must have known that he was being invaded. Why did I aggro it? You need to get out of here. I have like no healing left. Thank you. Broke my own, but thank you nonetheless. Good too. I'm punching him for Dark Hand. Well, more power to you. Hazel. And the cursed frogs. We should bait Hazel out up here. Come on, Estes Flask, please. No luck. Well, at least the cursed frogs can't do damage to you, right? They're definitely aggro though. I don't want to fight another one of these. You can't get up here from this place. Need to get all the way to the Abyss Fortress bathroom to loop back around to what's up on that cliff. You aim on going after that one? Well, I'll hang in the back for this fight. Oh, don't go into fire. Twat. You know what? Here, we'll keep this on for a short moment. Oh, and I'm poisoned. It's not much, but it is the best that I have. It'll recover a small amount of HP over the course of us being here. And then I can lose my HP to a bunch of stupid slugs again. That's this one still. It's not much in the way of HP regen, but it is something. Anyway, you go up this way, I'll go deal with the ones down here. There you go. Yeah, this will get us up to the cliff where he wanted to go earlier. And so the shield is actually putting in quite a nice bit of HP regen over time. Dark Wraith. I'm not that crazy about wanting to fight those right now. Well, this is where you wanted to go beforehand. I'll also look at my HP beautifully coming back. I might not have any esters, but it does put in quite a bit of work over time. As long as I can avoid taking damage, that is. Well, except we're not going to get back at the normal way. Move. There's a cursed frog behind us. I'm not going to be super useful in the boss fight, I can tell already. On account of not having a thing equipped. Estus Flask available. That reminds me, we still need to go up this ladder in our world as well. Because I didn't clear the area above yet. Only got the bonfire that's up there, but nothing more beyond that. I need a magic, no healing. Well. That wasn't fun. Oh hell yeah. Let me get my shield back, my proper one. Oh. Another one. Wonderful. I feel like something's aggroed on us. Stabby stab. Do still have enough for a... no I don't. I have enough for a fireball, but not for a... what was that attack? Anyway, I'm gonna put on the flame stone plate ring for this. Because the boss does do fire damage rather than poison. Where are we going? Against this one. Right, we still have the rest of the area here to clear, don't we? There's another one of the crystal lizards up ahead. Though, that won't pose much of a challenge. Ooh, nice one. Easy going. And look at all the souls I have. I could buy the key now, easily. I mean, level up's important too, but I do want the tower key sooner or later, because I'm gonna need it to move patches into Firelink Shrine after the Abyss Watchers are down. And I still have a few free level ups from Yol available, I shouldn't forget that. Still got 3 of them that I didn't get to claim yet, because I'm not dying enough. Big flex. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this episode has been going on long enough, so as soon as this co-op is over I'm gonna end this one. I'm not gonna end it midway. Well, let's hope I'm not going to painfully die to this. What are the Abyss Watchers weak against? Ooh, another Gru. Gonna pop this one and some Dark Reason, I think. That invader came in at the wrong time. Need to get out of here. Okay, phase 2. Time to get serious. Gonna back the fuck up now. Gonna need you to get the aggro from him. Huh. Nice dagger, yeah. Oh, that clipped me badly. Need to play it carefully because I have no healing whatsoever. There we go. It is over. That was one of the most enjoyable co-op sessions I had in a while. That was great. Those are the little moments I enjoy in the game. Among other moments too, of course. Yeah, I remember. I did not want to aggro the guy over here. Come on. I didn't have full health earlier though, did I? Nice. So doing this successfully got my health back. Yeah, the usual my co-op builds. Yeah, in general, I'm playing would have some kind of healing miracle available, which I don't on this end, so that's a thing. That Garde broke you. Ooh, get out of there. That's how we do it. And we made it to the bonfire just fine, so I will be leaving this video here, and next time I'll see you in Firelink Shrine.